welcome to Pirate News. I'm Dylan Camp, and today we'll have your latest in campus, local, and national news. We will also have your Seton Hall sports update and the forecast for the South Orange area. Students living in Cabrini Hall will be forced to relocate to another residence hall as the university moves to expand quarantine capacity. According to an email from the Health Intervention and Communication Team sent out on Monday, the anticipated increase in positive cases resulting from increased testing was behind the plan to move students from Cabrini to Xavier Hall. The move comes days after the university announced it would expand its surveillance testing to include all 3 of its campuses and non-resident students. Affected students will begin to move out of Cabrini on February 14th and continue to move out until February 17th. In other campus news today, there will be a sports media panel on diversity and inclusion necessity, sports in a time like no other, as the first event of a 3-part series celebrating Black History Month, hosted by Bob Lee and BJ Schechter, with guest speakers Michael Smith and Elizabeth Newman. The panel will focus on sports in an unprecedented time of a pandemic, economic upheaval, and racial reckoning. The event will be taking place virtually via Microsoft Teams from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. and is open to the public, with registration for the panel available online. Now we will send it over to Ryan Henry to give us the latest in Seton Hall sports. Ryan?
Thanks, Dylan. Hi, I'm Ryan Henry with your Seton Hall sports update. On Saturday, the men's basketball team traveled to Storrs, Connecticut to take on the Yukon Huskies. The Pirates dominated for most of the first half, leading by as much as 18 points. The Huskies would bring the game to within 2 points early in the second half, but the Pirates were able to pull away at the end, winning 80-73. This was the Pirates' first win at the Gamble Pavilion since 1997. Sandro Mamakelashvili led all players in scoring with 22 points to go along with 7 rebounds. He earned Big East Player of the Week as he averaged 21 points and 7 rebounds in Seton Hall's 2 wins over Providence and UConn. Miles Cale also added 20 points for the Pirates, shooting 7 of 13 from the field. The Pirates won't play their next game until Sunday, where they will host the Marquette Golden Eagles. For the women's basketball team, they traveled up to D.C. yesterday to take on the Georgetown Hoyas. This was the first game for the Pirates in nearly 2 weeks due to COVID protocols. The Pirates struggled for most of the game, but they eventually pulled away in the fourth quarter, outscoring the Hoyas 26-16 in the fourth quarter to win 60-52. Andrea Espinoza-Hunter led the Pirates in scoring with 18 points and 6 rebounds, while Desiree Elmore added 15 points to go along with 5 rebounds and 4 steals. The Pirates have won their last 6 games, but face a tough challenge tomorrow as they have to travel to Storrs to take on the number 2 ranked UConn Huskies later today. That's all for your Seton Hall sports update. Now back to Dylan at the desk.
Thanks, Ryan. In local news, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy hinted on Monday that with another wave of the coronavirus outbreak continuing to ease, more restrictions could be lifted. The number of new cases has declined significantly from several weeks ago, along with the number of people seeking treatment in hospitals across the state. During his regular COVID-19 briefing, Murphy said, "If these trends continue, and continuing these trends rests entirely in your hands, we can again look to take additional steps to further reopen our economy." In other news, authorities said on Monday that a 17-year-old boy was in custody after being charged in a shooting that took place in North Brunswick that killed a man and left another teen wounded last week. The teen is the second adolescent accused of killing 18-year-old Mark Atkins. The boys from North Brunswick face juvenile offenses that prosecutors said would constitute murder, conspiracy, and weapons possession as a result of the attack. Authorities have not released the names of these teens as they are still minors. Now we'll head over to Mickey Grennan for a look at the upcoming forecast for the South Orange area. Mickey?
Thanks, Dylan. Hello, Pirates. I'm Mickey Grennan with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Today, a little sun will shine through the clouds, giving us a week high of 35 degrees, but also a low of 24. Tomorrow is a little bit colder with a high of 33 degrees and a low of 18 degrees. Friday will get colder with a high of 28 and a chilling low of 15 degrees. On Saturday, the clouds will cover the sun and bring a high of 30 and a low of 26. Come Sunday, there is a 60% chance of snow and a temperature range from 32 to 15 degrees. That will do it for your 5-day weather forecast. I'm Mickey Grennan. Now back to Dylan for news from across the country.
A Yale University graduate student was fatally shot near campus on Saturday and was identified by police on Monday. Kevin Jang was a former member of the Army National Guard and a second-year master's student at Yale School of Environment. Jang was described by Yale's president as a student who wanted to improve the world through his education, and he said the Yale community is grieving the loss of an extraordinary young man. The New Haven police chief commented they are investigating whether or not Jang was targeted and also added that the FBI as well as DEA were assisting in the investigation. That will do it for today's episode of Pirate News. Once again, I'm Dylan Camp. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, wear a mask, and have a great day.